episode, we are going to be talking about relationships. We're going to be talking about tips. We're going to be talking about the trending topic. And I'm just going to jump in with that. So, right now on TikTok, it is a young man that went viral for giving advice to men how to court ladies. So this is my opinion. This is my feedback on what he was saying. First and foremost, courting a lady, right? Now you have to ask yourself, and I'm just saying for the guys because I'm talking to the guys. Now it depends on the household that you was raised in, right? Yeah, it could depend on the household that you was raised in, and it could also depend on the mother that this guy has been around. Now, this is my main objective to this, and I always like to say this. So, to my ladies that's tuning in and that might come across this, now for my babies and for my queens who might not just don't understand it or you just don't get it, courting, and this is for guys, so tune in for this. A man, I feel like the way a man treats his mother is the way he's going to treat you. Now, listen to what I said. I said the way that a man treats his mother and his sister is the way he's going to treat you. If the gentleman that you are with and the guy who you are starting to talk to, once he feels like you're suitable, because nowadays I feel like it's 2024, a lot of people are not really dating too much. A lot of people are now into doing a lot of one night stands. A lot of girls are into doing a lot of one night stands. It's this whole myth of and I hate to say it like that because, for instance, I'm a woman. I like to still do the old fashioned way, right? I still look at a man and who he is. You know what I mean? Not of what he can give me. You know what I mean? Yeah, not that what he can give me, but his morals, his integrity, the way that he treats his mother, the way that he treats his sister, because that speaks value. Nowadays, my babies, please stop looking at all of these social media influencers, these girls who have at the, I don't know, these Build-A-Bears, because I like to call them Build-A-Bears, and then they always want to talk down upon, the ladies who are coming up. They're trying to get themselves together, and now since they are Build-A-Bears, they're perfect. They didn't went and got taught how to be a lady. They went and got taught how to style. They went and got taught the correct way to do their makeup. They went and got taught, how to style yourself so they can be attractable to some of these dudes, right? And what I hate about that, and you guys know I hate to use hate. Since they're in these arena with these guys who are rappers, basketball players, NFL, and any other professional sport where they can be able to provide them this lifestyle, it just puts a damper on a lot of these guys who don't really have the financial aspect to actually be able to give them all of these luxury things, to be able to treat them to all of these luxury things. And I think it kind of pollutes both of the parties. It pollutes the women and it pollutes the guys. And only why I say that is because nowadays it's like for a girl being with a guy, it's like 95% of these women out here are morely concerned of what type of a bank account this guy has or what type of a status he has, instead of actually getting to know him. And for a lot of good dudes out here who don't have it like that, a lot of good dudes who are 9 to 5, or a lot of these dudes who can't buy a girl a Chanel bag, a Gucci bag, who can't do all of this other stuff, it takes away from the norm of just having a regular casual date, having a regular casual walk through the park, having a regular casual sit down at a regular restaurant, or just being normal. And this is what I want to tell my babies, because through all of the glitz and the glamours of these girls being within this lifestyle, because after these guys are done with them, it's like they're put back into another cycle where they're trying to find another guy like that. You know what I mean? And I have to give a big shout out to those girls who are successful at what they're doing. You know what I mean? And then you have to also look at it like that. For these girls who are very successful, you know, they always branch out, and they always, now their standards of a man has changed because of the financial status quo has changed, and it's actually going to take away from a guy who can actually love them a little bit more than a guy who has on their financial parts. You know what I mean? So just on courting, I believe that a guy is not supposed to just court every woman. Every woman does not deserve to be courted. And you like, what do you mean? Like, no, because you have some girls who I believe they just deserve to get what they get. But it also depends on the individual of the guy. You know what I mean? The guy, he should be able to know. I don't care what nobody say. Off of a conversation of you just talking to a person within 30 seconds. You know what I mean? And it's so funny because I think I kind of went far left, or I didn't identify with the question that was asked to me. And somebody said, well, you know what, who are you? What do you like? And between that conversation with somebody just asking you, who are you? What do you like? You know what I mean? First and foremost, what's your religion like? You know what I mean? A lot of people, a lot of guys want to know, do you have some type of a backbone? You know what I mean? What's your integrity? Are you going to bend over backwards, or you know what I mean? Like, are you fast? Are you, you know? And through these conversations that you're having with this lady, you're going to actually find out, is she suitable enough for you to court? You know what I mean? Is she suitable enough to be in your life like that, where she can be around your mother, your family, your team? You know what I mean? And I feel like courting, the young man should have never had to give so much of a class, right? A whole lecture of courting. You know what I mean? So is it because of this society, because of the system of us ladies having kids at a younger age? I was saying this the other day, that the system of just being, having grandmothers, you know what I mean, of just being, the process of just kids being able to enjoy themselves is no longer kids being able to enjoy themselves. Kids don't want to be kids no more because of the time that we are in. Now, dealing with the ladies, I feel like every man does not deserve a husband treatment. You know what I mean? We as ladies have to know the difference. You be having all of these good women before they get polluted and before they get messed up. Giving all of these guys husband treatments. You know what I mean? I'm just doing too much. You always have to find out. And first and foremost, I'm just into the season where who the hell wants to spend their life with somebody 1 to 5 years? You know what I mean? Not considering that this person is going to be your life partner. Necessarily, it don't necessarily have to be marriage. You know what I mean? Everybody don't want to be married. You know what I mean? But to understand that we are a life partner, that we're going to be together forever. I gave a whole segment about marriages. I gave the whole segment about how when people say I do, then the dynamic of people within the relationship, because a relationship is just a relationship. Once you get married, it's just you taking an oath between God and the people in the congregation. When you're getting married, these people are supposed to be there when things go wrong. These people are supposed to be your counsel. These people are supposed to intervene. These people are supposed to help you when they feel like things are not going right or whatever, or you feel like if anything is going on within your marriage, that these people are the people who you can trust. Everybody is getting all of this marriage and all of this stuff, and they spending $100,000 or $500,000 to $1,000,000 on these weddings, and these weddings do not last. And this is the whole thing about being married. When you are married, the people at my congregation are going to be the people that me and my husband are going to be able to rely on, fall on, ask questions, get counsel, help us within our purpose, give us advice, be there when things get rough. call them to make business calls, interfere on our behalf. People, when we're not there, these people are going to check people because they are talking about a defined family. That's what a marriage is. A tribe of people who want to have your back. A tribe of people who's going to be there. You be having a lot of people who be coming to a lot of people marriages, and they only just want to come because they know that it's going to be glamorous. They're only going to come because it's going to be a A-list event, and it shouldn't be like that. You know what I mean? So just on relationships and tips, and on guys courting girls, not every girl deserves that. Not every man deserves to be treated like a husband. Leave that part for a guy who's going to be your long life partner. Necessarily doesn't mean that, you have to be married. You know what I mean? I understand everybody wants to be married. Everybody wants to say that they're married, or you know what I mean? And yeah, that's just basically how I feel about that. Yeah, yeah. And you know what I don't understand too? I don't understand how. Well, I do. No, I understand how people can have kids by somebody and then it doesn't work, and then they want to branch off and they want to do something like that. But I feel like shit happens. Shit happens, because I can't say that. Shit happens. But I don't think that after you didn't have all of these kids, now all of a sudden you want to be a whore. I don't understand it. Like, I had to sit down and I had to talk to my cousin because, I'm a little up in age. I'm not too old, but I'm up in age. And she was like, well, I'm going outside. Like, okay, you waited all the way until you was in, like, your middle 30s, almost your late 30s to be a whore. Like, if you wasn't a whore in your early age, or if that's not in your category as you being a woman, then why you want to just go out and be like that? I always say all the time, like, everybody does not deserve that. You know what I mean? It's just a pleasure. It's an honor and a pleasure. I feel like it's an honor and a pleasure to wake up to me just being crazy in the morning, or just me, I don't know, like just walking through the house, or just with my nightgown on, or just with my shirt and my drawers, or my my shorts, or whatever. Like, everybody interpretate of a relationship is totally different. You know what I mean? It really is. So please, when you are seeing all of this nonsense, please do not try to destroy a good person because of the expectations. The expectation that the world is telling you that this is how you are supposed to be treated. You know what I mean? Stop overlooking good things because you see this is the world. You know what I mean? And then other than that, I always say whatever you want, you can get it. You can always work towards it. You can always save it. A lot of people don't know, and a lot of people always get it misconfused, is that if you don't know how to budget and you don't know how to invest into something, then you will always be doomed. We will always keep living from paycheck to paycheck. That's why I always say it's really good to be a customer with how, whatever you get paid, always put like the hundreds. No, because it depends. Sometimes people get paid $400, $500, $1,000. But I'm just saying, if you was to get paid $1,500, you'll put like the $500 and like into like savings and stuff like that, and then you'll break off the 1,000, and then you'll find out your expensive that you need, that you got to pay, and then you'll break it off, and then you'll put savings, and then you'll take what you need for the week until you get paid again for that. You know what I mean? Even if you was getting 50,000, you know what I mean, you'll put the other half into savings, and then you'll just bank off the 25,000. You know what I mean? If you was to get 500,000, you know what I mean, you'll just bank off and you'll put that half onto savings, and that's how you'll flip it. You know what I mean? Always put something to the side and never live outside of your means. You know what I mean? And that's just how life go when you're dealing with a lot of different things. But let's be real when you are just talking about a lot of different things, because I'm just saying, you mess around and you court the wrong girl. I'm switching subjects. You court the wrong girl, then you ain't gonna want to court another chick ever in your life. You get this man a husband treatment, and this nigga's just terrible. You're not even gonna want to give that next man who deserved that husband treatment, or that lady that deserved that courting treatment, You're never going to want to give them that. So let's be a little bit more conscious about giving out our energy and treating people the way that you want to be treated. You know what I mean? I think that is an honor and a pleasure for somebody to introduce me, to their mom or to their family. You know what I mean? You should be comfortable enough. And I was seeing something else on social media where it said it was like these two couple, this guy said, oh, I don't care, I'm just gonna be with her forever. And they was like, do you think that you're gonna marry her? He was like, no, but I'm just gonna be with her forever. And then they broke up, and then it's just somebody that somebody would meet, and then they'd be like, okay, this is the one. You know what I mean? Marriage is like kind of like bondage. It's easy to get married, but it's hard as hell to get a divorce. Yes, it is. So let me go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get off, but I thought it was very interesting. Relationship tips. Never let your past hold you back from your future. Be able to decipher and be able to actually know. That's why if you was to actually sit down and get to know somebody, I think after like 90 days, forget all that. After 30 days, you should be able to know if you want to take this a little bit farther. After 90 days, you should already know if this is a relationship that you want to work towards and this want to be forever. After a year, you should be trying to figure out if this is going to be your life partner or your marriage partner. Y'all going to be together forever. I don't feel like people should be going over the 12-month mark and then still doing this and doing that, because what I know for myself is you can't get time back. You know what I mean? One thing about me is that when I'm locked and loaded with somebody, I'll always be with them for a very long time. I had never been a woman who just went with somebody and was, well, actually, yeah, I only had one relationship like that. And that's how I found out this nigga was crazy. He was a drug addict. He was beating people, but I found that shit out like going down the line, and that was just nobody but God. But if I would have actually took the time out before I actually kind of like put myself there, that I would have never experienced at least, what was it? Not even 90. It wasn't even 90 days. And it's crazy. And if anybody's no, yeah, you gotta look at red flags. I believe that people can fall in love with people at first sight. I believe that people can fall in love with people. I do. But then I also believe that a sick individual could actually be like they love you and they just have sick intentions for you. They want to abuse you. They want to do this. They want to do that because they know of the energy that you give off, and they know that you're gullible to be controlled. You're gullible for them to walk over you. You're gullible enough for them to beat you. And I shouldn't say it like that, but you have praise like that. And the only thing that they're doing, they're preying on you long enough to know how far they can get along with bullshit. Either you're going to allow them to get along with bullshit or you're not. You know what I mean? It's the different thing, because I finally believe that every person tolerance for bullshit and what they're going to allow is going to be a lot different than other people. People are going to bring different realities and different Osiris. They're going to bring different things. So you guys have a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed this. You fellas out there, don't be out there courting everybody. Go with your gut feeling. Oh my God, what did I just do? I spilled something. Dang on it. Ah, my son. I'm over here at his little desk. This is his desk. So you guys be blessed until next time. Ta-ta-la, ta-ta-la. Until next time. Let me go ahead and let me do what I need to do on the computer now, because I said that I have some things that I need to search up and do. So until next time, congratulations to those who have courted the right person. Congratulations to those who have found them a very blessed woman, a very blessed man. Love them, cherish them, because it's only once in a lifetime that you will be able to find your other half, find somebody who's going to fulfill you. It's all about being fulfilled all the way around the board, you know what I mean, and being satisfied all the way around the board, where you don't have them urges and them desires to go out and step out and hurt somebody who was sent for you. You know what I mean? And always be honest and up forward with people and let them know you know, from the beginning, like, listen, I'm not looking for nothing serious, or I just want to do this, I just want to do that. Let's, you know, keep both ends of the tunnel open, you know what I mean? Because you never know what I'm looking for, and you never know what I'm trying to get out of this. But, you know, I just want to take your time. There's nothing wrong with just actually taking your time to get to know somebody, you know what I mean? Hook up, go out for drinks, go out to eat. I don't know. Maybe somebody got to do stuff out of the country, or I don't know. It's just something so different, so weird. I don't know. Go to the spa, you know what I mean? Don't be so lurking so much, because people be lurking and trying to see. They be trying to see. They be trying to see. They be trying to see. Don't be so lurky sometimes. You might see something that you might misinterpret, and then you might jump ship, and then it's not what it is, and then I don't know, then once you find out that it wasn't the way that you thought that it was, I don't know, maybe somebody else is out being courted. You never know. So be blessed, be blessed. Namaste, namaste. Okay, bye.